Being a journeyman reliever in Major League Baseball is not an easy task. You're constantly uprooting your family, you don't have a real connection to any one city you played in, your role is always evolving, and you're always looking towards your next free agent deal rather than having financial stability. However, it's not all bad. You get to play with a lot of different guys, and some of them end up being all-time greats. I'm James the Greek.
And I'm former Major League Baseball reliever David Aardsma.
And these are the top 10 players David Aardsma has shared a locker room with. Number 10, Jim Thome. A few names resonate with as much power and precision as Jim Thome. A gentle giant with a thunderous swing, Thome's journey through major leagues left an indelible mark on the sport. With a towering presence at the plate, Thome amassed an incredible 612 home runs, boasting a career batting average of .276 and driving in 1,699 RBIs. From Cleveland to Philadelphia, from Chicago to Minnesota, Thome's career spanned multiple teams, each one witnessing his remarkable prowess. And in 2018, the Baseball Hall of Fame welcomed Thome with open arms, honoring his legacy as one of the most feared sluggers of all time. His humility and dedication endeared him to fans and teammates alike, solidifying his place among the sport's immortals. Jim Thome, a titan of the diamond, a gentleman of the game, forever enshrined in the hearts of baseball's faithful and hallowed halls of Cooperstown.
Jim was awesome. I think you said it perfectly, like a gentle giant, except for the problem was you never mess with him in game. Dude, this dude was always focused, always locked in. He was one of those players that could change the game with one swing. I got him as number 10 on this list, which is pretty amazing, only because he was really kind of one-dimensional, right? He stepped up to plate. It was kind of home run or double or bust. And it wasn't like he's a big strikeout guy, but it was really just focused his game on one aspect, and it was home runs.
Number 9, David Ortiz. David Ortiz, or Big Papi as he's fondly known, electrified stadiums with his mighty swing and infectious charisma. With a stellar .286 batting average, Ortiz launched an astounding 541 home runs and drove in 1,768 RBIs over his illustrious career. And now his legacy transcends mere numbers. In 2022, David Ortiz earned the ultimate honor, induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. His impact immeasurable, his spirit indomitable. Ortiz's journey from the Dominican Republic to Boston folklore embodies the essence of baseball itself. A champion on the field, a hero in the hearts of millions, David Ortiz forever immortalized in the hallowed halls of the Hall.
All right, what I got on Papi here, Big Papi, man. One, hilarious teammate. So much fun in the locker room. So much fun on bus trips. Dude, he is absolutely hilarious. Two, what a clutch hitter. That's the reason I have him right above Jim Thome, right? Thome 10 and him 9 is that when it came to the big situation, he was the dude you wanted at the plate, and he tended to always come through. He was always at the plate at those big moments. Everybody remembers 04 with the Red Sox, 07 with the Sox. 13. It doesn't matter. He was always the guy that seemed to be at the plate at the big time and come through.
Number 8, Freddie Freeman. A baseball virtuoso whose impact transcends mere numbers, with a career batting average of .295, Freeman has launched 271 home runs and driven in 937 RBIs. From his days with the Braves to his new journey with the Dodgers, Freeman's leadership and unwavering dedication have left an indelible mark on both teams. Freeman's presence not only ignites stadiums, but also inspires generations, symbolizing the very essence of baseball greatness.
Obviously a Braves great, and this guy came up through that system, embodied the turnaround of the Braves system from kind of struggling when he first got there to World Series champion, right? Now he moved on to the Dodgers. This guy can hit anything and everything thrown at him. I think he's a more all-around, well-rounded batter than Papi or Jim. That's why I've got him at number 8. He can play the field just like with the best of anyone. First base, he is incredible. Again, it talks about him being a leader. It talks about everywhere he's gone, he's won, and he's been the best at his game. And you know what? He's just continued it year in, year out.
Number 7, Manny Ramirez. Enter the realm of baseball royalty, and you'll find Manny Ramirez, a name synonymous with power and controversy. Ramirez's career boasted a formidable .312 batting average, 555 jaw-dropping home runs, and 1,831 RBIs, solidifying his status as one of the game's most feared hitters. From Cleveland to Boston, Ramirez's journey through the majors dazzled fans and left pitchers trembling. Yet controversies marred his legacy, with suspensions for PED tarnishing his brilliance. A polarizing figure, Ramirez's tale serves as a reminder of baseball's complexities and the enduring pursuit of excellence. Manny Ramirez, a legend with flaws, a titan of the game forever etched in the annals of baseball history.
Manny, man, one of the best hitters I had ever seen. This dude was incredible. And you know what? I've always seen him have a plan at the plate. He knew what he wanted to do, and he never missed it. Again, he's there with Poppy, where they built the Red Sox and that incredible run that they had from 04 on. But this guy, you know, at the time when he was younger, great in the field, you know, later on, really not so much. But at the plate, he could do everything. And you know what? He didn't care. He would take a double, take a single, take a home run, take anything with a giant smile on his face when everybody around him was having fun.
Number 6, Ichiro. In the tapestry of baseball, one figure stands as a bridge between worlds. Ichiro Suzuki, a maestro of the diamond whose journey transcends borders. Ichiro's path to greatness began in Japan, where he honed his craft, amassing a staggering 4,367 hits between the Nippon Professional Baseball League and Major League Baseball. From the Oryx Blue Wave to the Seattle Mariners, Ichiro's brilliance illuminated every field he graced. With a career batting average of .311, 3,089 hits, and 509 stolen bases in the majors alone, Ichiro redefined the game's parameters. His arrival in Major League Baseball marked a seismic shift, opening the doors for a new generation of international talent. Ichiro's impact transcended statistics, embodied grace, precision, and unwavering dedication. Ichiro Suzuki, a symbol of unity, a testament to excellence, forever woven into the fabric of baseball's rich tapestry.
Ichiro, dude, what can you say about Ichiro? Man, this guy could almost do anything absolutely wanted. Incredible arm, incredible defense, especially early on when he first came over. And this guy came over, 10 years into his baseball career, already had 1,200 hits, something crazy like that in Japan. He was already the best player ever in Japan, and then he comes over here and has over 3,000 hits. This guy could do anything he wanted. The only reason I don't have him higher on this list is that he kind of chose to do one major thing and one thing well offensively, which is base hits. Base hits, base hits, base hits. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted to do. And he was the best I've ever seen at it. I didn't get to watch Tony Gwynn play. I got to watch Ichiro. This was the best I had ever seen. Now, if he wanted to hit home runs, he would have hit home runs. He just didn't. And that's the only reason I have him as number 6, is that he chose to play the game one way, the Ichiro way.
Number 5, Greg Maddux. The Bulldogs' illustrious career spanned 23 seasons, during which he amassed an extraordinary 355 wins with a career ERA of 3.16 and 3,371 strikeouts. From the Chicago Cubs to the Atlanta Braves and beyond, Maddux's artistry captivated fans and confounded hitters. In 2014, Maddux earned the ultimate honor, induction into baseball's Hall of Fame, a testament to his unparalleled skill and impact on the game. His precision, intellect, and unwavering consistency set him apart, solidifying his legacy as one of baseball's all-time greats. Greg Maddux, a virtuoso of the strike zone, a paragon of excellence, forever enshrined in the pantheon of giants.
I mean, what can you say about one of the greatest pitchers of all time? One of the best pitchers of all time. This guy's number 5 on the list, which is absolutely nuts with the type of guys I played with. But he could pitch, man. He loved to pitch at the corners, loved to move the ball, be able to do anything with the ball he wanted. I got to play with him in 06 with the Cubs, and I got to watch the maestro at work, right? Watch him painting the corners, moving the ball up and down, in and out. One thing I always loved is he was called a genius, but he simplified the pitching game so easily for anybody to watch and to study it. And he made it so simple for me, and I got to just enjoy being with him.
Number 4, Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod, a name synonymous with both triumph and controversy, left a mark on baseball history. Rodriguez's career spanned across multiple teams, showcasing his remarkable talent. With 696 home runs, a .295 batting average, and 2,086 RBIs, his statistics speak for themselves. From the Seattle Mariners to the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees, Rodriguez's journey captivated fans and shattered records. However, his legacy is marred by accusations of performance-enhancing drugs and suspensions, tarnishing his accomplishments. Alex Rodriguez, a complex figure in baseball's tapestry, celebrated for his achievements and scrutinized for his missteps.
What are you going to say about A-Rod, dude? This guy was an incredible baseball player. Right, all the controversy, all that stuff aside, incredible baseball player. Could do anything. Was one of the best shortstops in the game. One of the best base hit hitters, power hitters, doubles hitters, RBI guy. He had a great arm. I mean, he did everything and anything he could, anything possible. It's just the controversy, right? It's just that side of it. But man, as a ball player, this guy could do everything on the baseball field, and he did it well. He did it really well.
Number 3, Mariano Rivera. Enter the realm of baseball legends and you'll find Mo, a closer extraordinaire whose dominance knew no bounds. Rivera's career spanned 19 seasons, all with the New York Yankees, where his unparalleled skill earned him the title of the Sandman. With 652 career saves, a minuscule 2.21 ERA, and 1,173 strikeouts, Rivera's numbers are nothing short of staggering. From the regular season to the postseason, Rivera's unrivaled consistency made him a cornerstone of the Yankees. In 2019, Rivera entered the Baseball Hall of Fame with unanimous support, the first man to ever do that, a testament to his impact on the game. His signature cutter and unflappable demeanor made him not just a closer, but a symbol of excellence. Mariano Rivera, a Yankee icon, a baseball legend, forever immortalized in the annals of history.
Mo, you know, like being a closer, he's the dude you always wanted to be. He's the guy that you wanted to be. You want to be Mariano Rivera. I didn't have a cutter. I couldn't pitch like him. I couldn't do that. So I had a pure four-seam fastball. I couldn't do Mariano. No one else could do what Mariano did, but he went out there and did it excellent. And the reason I have him so high is, one, amazing player, but I've never seen somebody have one job to do and do it so well. Day in, day out. It didn't matter what the situation, didn't matter whether it was World Series or day one of the season. The dude was unflappable. He was a rock. Mariano Rivera, that cutter, dude, incredible.
Number 2, Ken Griffey Jr. Among baseball immortals, one name reigns supreme, Ken Griffey Jr., a titan of the diamond whose brilliance illuminated stadiums across America. Ken Griffey Jr.'s career spanned 22 illustrious seasons, marked by a remarkable .284 batting average, 630 majestic home runs, and 1,836 RBIs. From the Seattle Mariners to the Cincinnati Reds and a brief stint with the Chicago White Sox, Griffey Jr.'s impact transcended team colors. In 2016, the Baseball Hall of Fame welcomed Jr. with open arms, celebrating his unparalleled achievements and magnetic charisma. His iconic swing and graceful athleticism captured audiences throughout the world, while his infectious smile endeared him to fans everywhere. Ken Griffey Jr., a symbol of greatness, a paragon of the game, forever enshrined in Cooperstown, New York.
Junior. I mean, there's no baseball player that had a bigger impact on the game socially or community-wise or amongst fans than Ken Griffey Jr. That's because he had the grace, he had the smile, he had the charisma, he had the look. Everybody wanted to be Griffey. Everybody wanted to be Griffey, right? Even me. I'm a pitcher, and I said at the point, I want to be Griffey. I want to look like him. I want to hit like him. You dreamed about being Ken Griffey Jr. because he could do everything: run, jump, hit the ball, throw the ball. It didn't matter, and he had a big smile on his face. Save Seattle baseball as we know it. Everybody grew up wanting to be Ken Griffey Jr., and I got to be a teammate of his.
All right, before we get to number 1, a couple of players that we want to mention who just didn't make the list. King Felix, Derek Jeter, and David Wright.
Felix. Okay, let's start with Felix. I have never been around a pitcher that could invent pitches on the spot. This dude, we would literally be sitting in the bullpen saying, hey, Felix, try this, try that, try this. And he could just make it work. The only thing that was hard to see was the longevity side, right? He just wasn't able to turn a lot of those early years into wins and a lot of those later years into wins, right? So he just didn't have that oomph. Like, he could pitch just as well as I watched Greg Maddux pitch at some of his best, as some of these other pitchers that are incredible. He could pitch just along with them. I just don't know if he ever had the support and to longevity wise. I gotta go David Wright here. Great all-around player, just didn't play long enough. He could do everything. He was incredible third baseman, the captain of the Mets. I think anybody is synonymous with, when you think about Mets, you still think about David Wright. And rightfully so, he changed the game at third base for the Mets. He was an incredible ball player, incredible teammate. Jeter. It's like, where do you put him on the list? For me, it was so hard. I looked at that list and just, gosh. I mean, like, he could have been anywhere from 4 to 10, easily. The captain, the dude, he did everything. He was the World Series champion. He was Mr. New York. Somebody had to not make the list. Somebody. And it's had nothing to do with Jeter himself, as maybe I have to give some love to the other players.
Number 1, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds, a name synonymous with both awe-inspiring talent and controversy, left a huge mark on the sport of baseball. Bonds' career spanned 22 seasons, during which he shattered records and redefined the game. His statistics are staggering: 762 home runs, a .298 batting average, and 1,996 RBIs. From the Pittsburgh Pirates to the San Francisco Giants, Bonds' journey through the majors captivated fans and critics alike. However, his legacy is marred by accusations of PED use, casting a shadow over his achievements and sparking intense debate. Despite his statistical prowess, Bonds' controversial reputation has thus far prevented him from induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities and controversies that define America's pastime. Barry Bonds, a prodigious talent, a polarizing figure, and sometimes controversial with the reporters.
Sometimes. Maybe just a little bit. Barry. What do you say about Barry, right? Like, how do you put Barry Bonds in a category of top 10? Because you can't. Because there's everybody else and then Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds was in a totally different game. He was not playing Major League Baseball. He was playing Bonds ball. He is a different man amongst humans. He's a god. He's on a pedestal. I love watching a video of Greg Maddux used to say he was the easiest batter he ever faced, because if it ever mattered, he just walked him, because he wouldn't pitch him. That's the best pitcher that I've ever played with, one of the best pitchers of all time, saying, no, not that guy. I won't want to pitch to that guy. That's how much respect this guy got in the game. He could change a game just by walking up to the plate without ever swinging a bat. He changed the game. We have never seen in our lifetime somebody get walked with the bases loaded on purpose until him. That's how much impact he had on the game. And again, when he was younger, he did everything. And then you know about the power. That was just because when it was later and older. But dude, this guy, I've never seen anything. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. More likes equals more great content for you. And if you haven't, subscribe now